Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Starcevic. I'm attempting to move my data from Google Drive to OneDrive using instructions from our school board. Here they are. So bear with me because I've never done this before and it'll be a little trial and error. So the first set of instructions asks that we are logged into 0365, which I believe I am, and to use an existing or new tab to navigate to this URL. So I already clicked on this just before I set the recording. So we'll go there. So I need to sign in with Microsoft. I thought I was signed in. Clearly I am not. Okay. So now it asks us to select the source. Step 1, select source and click on the Authorize New Connector button. So let's try that. So now we're going to look for Google in this list. And it says from the list, locate Google Drive single user and click on the Authorize. So that would be this one. All right. The user will be presented with a Google sign-in prompt. And now this user sign-in prompt. Okay, and I'm allowing this to do the migration. Okay, every file of those will be copied. Okay, so anything like this will be copied. And there are a lot of I see a lot of my stuff here. Many years of saved work. I do see that I don't think everything is here that I've ever had in my Google Drive, but that's something I could check a little later. So now I'm going to authorize the new connector. And from the list located, OneDrive for Business is what we want right here because our board has decided to use that now. Okay, just double checking that it's correct. Single user, yep. Click Authorize to continue. And now it seems that we need to click on the sign in. All right, hopefully this works. All right, so it's starting to copy different things here. Again, I don't see that everything's there, but let's try. Start copy is next. And now it says a new display will appear that shows the transfer process. This may take a while depending on the amount of data that is slated for transfer. At this point, the user does not have to keep the tool running in the browser as the transfer command is processed by mover.io. Upon completion, the user will notice the job marked as complete and also an email notification. All right, so I'm going to, there we go, something is happening down here. And you can see it's going from Drive to Microsoft OneDrive. And so far it's still running. All right, I might pause the video here until it is complete because I do know that I have quite a bit of information in my drive. So to be continued. Okay, we're back. I would say that took close to an hour to have my files migrate over to OneDrive. What you'll notice is that I was expecting that it would say here that it was complete, but it's here that we got the complete, and also I got an email indicating that my files were transferred over. So I'll show you what the email did say, if I can find it. I'm getting a little slow here. So I got this mover team email And what it was telling me when I first opened it up was that many of my files did transfer over, but there's a handful that did not. So it'll go over how many were moved and how many were not. And so then what I ended up doing was going into my Google Drive and just kind of refreshing my memory as to what I had in this particular file. I didn't drive OneDrive. Here we go. So you'll see that my files are now in this kind of order. And what you will notice is that some things did not come through in the file. So I'm not quite sure why. It might be the format, but you'll see that things are there. It did have a link to the kinds of things that Mover does not allow to be transferred over. So one of the things that, or a few of the things that are in that is different kinds of files, such as Google does not allow Microsoft to export drawings, forms, sites. Okay, so that answers my question. Maps from Drive, they're not transferred. Also, doc slides and sheets, they might be changed in the way that they look, and specifically which ones will come through depending on the size of the format. So while most of the things are there, it seems, we do need to be cognizant of the fact that not everything is there. Okay, so hopefully this video is helpful, although a little rough around the edges. I'll wish you the best of luck in transferring your files over as well.